Hello, Common Sensors. Welcome to the Common Sense Academy. Today, we're going to look at an article out of True Crime Daily entitled Unregistered Sex Offender Accused of Groping 7-Year-Old Girl in Rec Center Hot Tub. This is not a laughing matter. This is pretty creepy. But there is something included in this article that makes it relevant to my channel. And I bet that you can guess what that is. Before we dig into the details, if you like Common Sense Academy, if you like me, Joe Pometto, Joe the Lawyer, you like my content, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. It's a free way to support the show. I also have an email list below. Sign up for my email list. You'll get a weekly email with some comments from me. It'll show you all the video roundups from the week and more free stuff. If you sign up for the email list, you'll get a free PDF on the history and examination of the sovereign citizen movement done by yours truly, Joe Pometto, Joe the Lawyer. Now, before we dig into this article, let's do let's do our same time sip with my favorite deadly beverage, Diet Coke. Tastes delicious. I'm also going to introduce something else new in this episode, and that is we're going to do some rating. I had someone suggest this, and I want to incorporate it and see how it goes, see if we have some fun. So I'm introduced something called the Common Senseless Meter, and this is going to be a meter from 1 to 10. The higher the score, the less common sense the individual has. We're also going to do a sovereign meter. The higher the score, the more sovereign that individual is. And finally, for this one only, I'm going to do a creepiness meter, and whether the individual or the story itself, from 1 to 10, how creepy it is. So let's dig into this article here. True Crime Daily, January 7th, 2020. Unregistered sex offender accused of groping 7-year-old girl in rec center hot tub. Boulder, Colorado. Brant DeBoard, a 41-year-old convicted sex offender, was arrested on suspicion of sexual assault on a child under the age of 15, third-degree assault on January 3rd, according to the Daily Camera. DeBoard was also arrested on an outstanding warrant for failing to register as a sex offender and failing to appear in court on an obstruction of a peace officer case. Police were called to the North Border Recreation Center on January 3rd after a 7-year-old girl's parents said a man groped their child in a hot tub. According to the affidavit, the girl's mother said they were in the hot tub and DeBoard also got in. The 7-year-old was playing with a fish toy. Witnesses said DeBoard moved the toy away from the girl and then groped her when she tried to swim to it. The affidavit states that the girl told police DeBoard pinched her twice on her rear end and not hard enough to cause pain. DeBoard told responding officers he was a sovereign citizen and asked the officers about their citizenship. DeBoard pled guilty to attempted sex assault on a child in 2010 in Boulder County. He was sentenced to 3 years in prison and had to register as a sex offender. However, court records also show he has since been arrested for failing to register as a sex offender and failing to verify his address. Oh my, oh my. This truly is not it's not a laughing matter. It's a creepy matter and a dumb matter. I mean, what we have here, friends, fans, is a whole lot of lack of common sense. I mean, number one, the girl's mother, what? I don't have kids, but I mean, when you're 7 years old, do you really need to be getting into a hot tub? I don't know. I mean, you have one at your house, okay. All right. But are you going to let your 7-year-old daughter be in the same hot tub as a guy like this? I don't know. Listen, let me back up a little bit. I represent people in these types of situations, and I'm happy to help them, okay? They need help. Most of them, they need help, all right? But I think we can say here pretty clearly that the parents of this child lacked common sense. As far as Mr. DeBoard is concerned, he's a registered sex offender, already been convicted of a sex offense in the past, and he's committing another sex offense. Now, I'll give you just the criminal defense attorney's standpoint here. Okay, well, I don't want to say it. This guy, he pinched this girl's butt twice. Like he's gonna get fried. He's gonna get fried. Okay, that's indecent assault. All right, I really don't even see any way to spin it otherwise. All right, if this was an adult involved, there might be something he could do here. All right, he's screwed. So on top of him being really stupid in what he did here, he also hasn't registered as his sex offender status, and on top of that, he claims sovereign citizenship when the police show up at the scene. Oh, and while I'm at it, let's make sure that the police are citizens as well. What was this guy thinking that, maybe this is the first time I've seen this where sovereign citizenship status alleviated someone from the duty to register as a sex offender. That in and of itself is a felony offense where an individual can face considerable time. Okay, so he didn't register as a sex offender. He committed another sex offense against a child, and he claimed he was a sovereign citizen when the police showed up and told the police he was a sovereign citizen. Boy, I hope this sovereign citizen BS didn't lead him to be as dumb as he is. It sounds like this gentleman needs mental health treatment, and he just has an overall lack of common sense. So on the common senseless meter, I'm going to give this guy a 10. On 0 to 10, he's a 10 for lacking common sense. I'm going to give him a 10 on the creepiness meter. And on the sovereign meter, I'm only going to give him a 4, okay? Because it doesn't look like he went full sovereign citizen, and he probably only has a mild understanding of the movement. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. You learned something. We got to see something creepy and weird. If you like my content, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Sign up for my PDF below. Sign up for my email list. Get a free PDF. I'm going to continue to cover sovereign citizens, auditors, and other common senseless news. Thank you.